Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the European crossover webinar. And we've seen another big move overnight in indices. We did fade quite a bit from New York, especially near those highs. I shared that we were right here at this 359.39. It was a break and rebound level. And so they challenged it. They tried to get above it, but they couldn't close above it. And then they poked their heads just above it, and then they started fading. And I was looking for a continued follow through in Asia, which we saw. But then we went even further. I think it was with New Zealand, or Bank of New Zealand news. So that pushed things even further. So here we are. And we've made a pretty good dip in the NASDAQ. Take a look at here, the S&Ps, same thing here. Look at that. Down, up, down, up, down. Boy, what a move. Same thing here, pressing here on the NASDAQ. I got a bad tick right here. Taking a look where we are with the news. A couple hours ago, we did get factory orders out of Germany, down 7.7%, decent fall. Industrial production out of Spain an hour ago came in at 1.8%. Forecast was to be for 3.5, so decent little slip. And construction PMI out of the Eurozone came in at 50. And construction out of Germany at 47.1. And we do have construction PMI out of the UK at the bottom of the hour, along with retail. Just construction PMI. They're looking for 54. The last one was 55.2. At the top of that, we'll have retail sales of the Eurozone. And then coming to the States, we'll have ADP. Forecast is for 428. And that will be it. And here's the bias chart. And we'll get started, see where things are at. Taking a look at the euro. Oh, wow, new lows in the Eurozone. I mean, the euro, look at that. We did have the 1570. And remember, we talked about that this could potentially go to 1546. That was at the beginning of the week, I believe. Let's go here. Yeah, we had 50. Okay. The euro in the prior week managed to defend the support area of 1541, which it held above that, which remains as support. A break below that will open a move to 1496. 1496 is major. So we'll go up to 1541. We had that since last week and it didn't touch it. I'll go with that. If we get beyond that, 1496 is major. Taking a look at resistance. Would be right there for now. 16. Let's go with this look right there, that body. Call it 1606. Moving on to cable. It's going to be right there. You see that? This wick and this wick right here, confluence in here. If we do slide back, it's going to be right there. 1517. Let me just say 3517, that is. And resistance. $36.24. Let's go move on to the Aussie dollar. We're back on the slide now. We had 72.22. I think we'll be able to break a little bit lower than that. Let's take a look on a 2-hour chart. Let's go 72.06. And resistance. Right there. 72.66. Moving into the dollar yen. Another drive back up. At least temporarily, probably be with this 1175. Hang on. There we go, right here. 1184. And support. At least for now, it's going to be 1128. Things that we're tightening things up quite a bit across the board. Nice run back here on the cash dollar index. Resistance is going to be the body right there, close, which is 94.36. Right there's that wick. That's going to provide support there. For right now, it's going to be 94.1. Let's go to Bitcoin. This has had one kind of resurgence. We had 52.25, 50,225. We've even gotten above that. See this wick right there? 52,454. And support. Same thing here, keeping things pretty tight. 49,922. And let's go move into the S&Ps. It's got to be this line right here. 42.88. There we are. Yesterday's. And resistance. $43.17. And moving into the NASDAQ. And broke above it and broke below it. Hmm. It's right where that body is. That's 14,469. Interesting to see if they press again. We need to move this. Thinking they may challenge that other for another dip. We've got support. You can see here all these touches. So let's go with 14,446. Pretty much what we had yesterday. Resistance, on the other hand, would be back in the zone. Take a look here. We'll go with 14,580. Well, which we had right there, essentially. Right now, point of control is right there, right at 580. So like the 580. Of course, this is not RTH. This is the full session. 580 is huge. Point of control and also the volume. Plus the volume for the week was at 14,412. So we know what we're looking at there. Dip down there. It'll be something to keep an eye on. Moving on to the gold market. We're here at that 17, almost at 1744. I'm going to stay with that, 1744. I had it at 1775. We had this from the day before, I believe it was, and then we kept it anyway, I believe. And I think, but anyway, the best they could do was 1771. Resistance now is going to be right there. 1762. Crude oil. This thing is bananas. Look at that. Holy smokes. Unbelievable. I warned somebody not to be shorting it. They were shorting it Friday before last. I don't know if they're still trying to short it. I will not say the name. But told them, hey, look, we're breaking out. Don't be shorting it. We'll just go with that. 79.72. And support right there, keeping it simple. Right there. They are pretty well overdone. 78.17. And there's the bias chart. Yeah, see, look at this. European natural gas futures climb 22% to fresh all-time highs. Holy smokes. No wonder the euro is under so much pressure. And go back to the euro. Yeah, man, it says just to turn off my heating. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm thinking no time with our electricity bill. I mean, generally the here in Texas, natural gas doesn't go too high, or at least the bill doesn't get impacted too high. But yeah, man, holy smokes. So there's the bias chart, and I'll get that posted in the room. And thanks for joining us here on the European crossover webinar. And someone's asking, oh, okay, thanks, says Arif.